Alrighty, back for day two. Yesterday was a good one. We benched 315, which is a big goal. It's something I want to do for a little while. So today we're heading on to a back workout. You'll notice that with like the main muscle groups, chest, back, that sort of stuff. I only do one at a time. I don't do like a chest and triceps or a back and biceps. Just because, like I said, with the intention of these workouts being 45 minutes, it doesn't allow much time for a secondary exercise. So for biceps and triceps, I just do a designated arm day, which we'll get to soon. So today we'll start off with either some deadlifts or power cleans. That's what I've been doing lately, is power cleans, and I quite like them. And then when I get to a certain point where I can't do anymore, I'll switch to deadlifts and go up to a heavier couple set. Then we'll do some weighted pull-ups. Again, I prefer weighted pull-ups to like I'll pull down. I just have to feeling my back more, and then I do some kettlebell swings for some upper back. I'm a big fan of kettlebell swings, heavy kettlebell swings. I've been doing them a lot lately, and for upper back growth, trap growth, and I'm pretty sure that it has been in some way correlated to my bench going up quite a bit in the last little while. So that's the plan for today. We're on our way to the gym now, and we'll hope we have another good workout and go from there. All right, so just getting started here with a little warm up. I always like to start some cat camels, just to really kind of get my lower back kind of moving a little bit. Do a few of those, and then in a minute here, we're gonna go to some hip airplanes. These are all movements that I started doing back when I played baseball in university, just to loosen up my lower back a little bit. Right off the bat, I felt a little uncomfortable filming in the gym today, which is not really my thing. I'm not a big social media guy usually, and just kind of putting myself on camera, especially in front of other people, is kind of weird. So we do some hip airplanes here, about 5 per side. These are really good. This kind of really loosen up the whole hip socket and hip joint quite well. Trying to keep your planted leg straight and just opening up and closing on that leg. Okay, so jumping in here, this is my 225 set. Decent form, I thought. Pulled off the floor pretty good. And then I did a front squat. I do front squats on all of my power cleans and hang cleans, just because I don't do a dedicated leg workout. From there, this is my set of deadlifts. I actually did a couple of these, but I tried to film one, got a little uncomfortable in the gym. I ended up missing my first 3 sets of power cleans as well. I started off with 95, then 135, and 185 before doing the 225. Failed at 245, and then jumped into my deadlifts. Heading over to pull-ups now. I always start with body weight, trying to get somewhere around 10, and then from there I add some weight as well. So I go around 10 here, and then I add 10 pounds, 12 pounds, 15, 18, and upwards of 20. So I usually always try to get about 30 reps between body weight and weighted pull-ups, and then from there I go back over to the assisted pull-up machine, which you'll see here in a little bit. So this is my first weighted set. I'll let it play out from here, and I'll pick back up in a few minutes. As I get heavier with my pull-ups, I do use wrist straps. I just get a better grip. I don't really want my grip limiting my back strength, so it means I have to use straps in my heavier sets to get an extra 1 or 2 reps. That's what I'll do. I think between curls and everything else, power cleans and all that, my forearms get enough of a workout. I can still hold a good amount of weight usually. So I do tend to use my wrist wraps for my heavier pull-up sets, especially with weighted, and then even sometimes with the assisted pull-ups I do in this workout, as you'll see in a minute too. So back down just to body weight here, just to burn out a little bit. Same with what I did chest yesterday. I usually, if I go heavier on something, I'll always try to go back down and do some lighter sets. And then I find the assisted pull-ups, which we get to in a second, are also really, really good for that, helping to get a couple of extra reps here. Kind of a rest pause in the middle almost. I needed a slight break, and then I go back up for a couple more between heading over to the assisted pull-up machine. So over to assisted pull-ups here. The camera angle's a little low, so it's mostly at my butt, but that's okay, you get the idea. I am using my wrist straps for this as well. I had done 30 pull-ups between my body weight and weighted ones. So this, I tried to do one continuous set of 20. I do stop in the middle, change the pin around a few times for some more weight. I don't think there's anything wrong with using the assisted pull-up machine. I think it helps me push a little bit past failure. I start with 100 pounds, then I believe 150, between 170 and then up to 200 pounds of assistance for the last couple of reps there. Like I said, I try to get 20 reps, kind of one continuous set, going down all the way at the bottom, getting a good stretch in the lats, and then coming up as far as I could in between each one. I'll let this play out and pick up a minute. Okay, so finishing off some kettlebell swings here. I just grabbed the heaviest kettlebell my gym has. It's about 56 pounds, and I try to do 50 total reps. So I do use my wrist straps for these as well. My forearms by this point in my workout are usually pretty cooked, and I don't want to be throwing the kettlebell across the gym. So I really have been liking these a lot lately. A goal of mine this year was to try to grow my traps a little bit, and I found that combining these with power cleans and hang cleans have really quite helped me do that well. I try to use my legs as well, get a bit of a hamstring workout here between my the front squat on my power cleans and do my deadlifts and these kettlebell swings. I find that my hamstrings and my quads get a pretty good workout out of it. So that's why I don't really do a dedicated leg day. I kind of just do indirect leg training with this. So I did 2 sets of 25 here, and after this one I had to put the weight down. I was cooked. So I had to take a little bit of a break before picking it back up, finishing off with 25 more kettlebell swings. The last few of this set were a grind. I'll let you watch those, and I'll pick it up at the end. All right, so back in the truck after today's back workout, and to be honest, I got a little awkward in the gym when I started, and I didn't record the first couple sets, and I thought, I'm not going to do this. I thought it's a waste of my time, and I got awkward and uncomfortable. But you know what? That's what life's about. That's what being in the gym is about. Is being comfortable, being uncomfortable, and that's something that I got to learn, and we're all trying to get a little better at. So the first couple sets I didn't film today was a power clean set with just 95 pounds, and then power clean set with 135 and 185. I did 5 reps of 95, 5 reps 135, 3 reps of 185, and then up to 205 for a single, 225 for a single, and then failed on the 245. Then from there, some weighted pull-ups. Then when I failed, I went to assisted, and then my kettlebell swings, and that was it. So lesson of the day: be comfortable being uncomfortable. Hopefully you have a good workout, and again, if there's something you can pick out of this, or if you just want to follow along, like, subscribe, comment down below. We're all just trying to get a little better every day and be good enough. So until next time, thanks for watching.